Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Insight Show here on MadhouseTV.com. Tell your friends, call them up now, because we're on here live. I know I've been off gallivanting, and you've had a few repeats and a few other things going on, because there's a lot of stuff going on, and we had to acquiesce to the situation. Like I had spinal surgery, and then neck surgery, and I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes about Laser Spine Institute, which I love to death. They even sent me a card. They just sent me a card. But anyway, before I get into that, sitting alongside of me is my co-host for tonight, which is High-Powered Howard.
Smile, Howard.
It's a talkie. You can talk.
Oh, I didn't know. That was a silent thing.
There's a picture. No, but
It's great to be here. We have a special show today. We have top comedians in Long Island here.
We certainly
Want me
do.
to introduce everybody? Yeah, this is Sean. That's Steve. This is Larry. This is Pat. This is Mark and Les. You know?
Mark and Les.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then later on, they'll let you know their last names.
Yeah, well, we're going to get around to that, too, as far as, how to get a hold of you guys and phone numbers or emails or whatever the heck it is. And that's going to be an interesting show. Today is 2/18, and we actually split this up. It was going to be two different shows. It wound up to be 7 comedians, which is going to be great. I can't wait for that to happen. But first things first, I want to get some things out of the way. Like I said, Laser Spine Institute. If you have a back problem and you need to be checked out, the main number, 480-391-8500. It's Laser Spine Institute, and they are sensational. I had surgery on Friday. I had stenosis, very severe stenosis, and 3 blown discs and all that other stuff, and I had the operation on one day. Next day I had post-surgery. The next day I drove home. No pain.
That's amazing.
Went back the next week, had the neck done. 1 day surgery, 1 day post-surgery, I drove home.
I know a lot about that. I was once thinking of becoming a chiropractor. Did I ever tell you?
Well, that's what screwed up my neck. Go ahead.
No, I heard they make a lot of back pay.
They give you shots for that, right?
No.
No shots? Oh, see, that if it doesn't have shots, then I'm out.
Well, they can if you want. I'm sure they can come up with something. But I mean, seriously, I had no medicine. I didn't need, although I had prescription for painkillers. I had nothing. No pain whatsoever. It's the first time in about 25 or 30 years I am totally pain-free with no medication.
That's good.
So anyway, to you guys, thank you very much. To the 204 countries that are watching, if you need it, that's where you go. Back it up a little bit, play it forward, you'll catch it. So with that, I'll tell you what, I'm going to speed up to a song, come back from a commercial break, and we'll start up the whole... How quiet this is. This is the quietest I've ever heard.
Well, this guy's stomach is growling. His stomach is growling. I just...
It's a really big show. So here we go. If my band is ready, so am I. To cheat on this too. Good luck. I need luck. Yeah. Can I? Listen. You can all sing at home. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world seems cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. You're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. All right, grab your partners out there. You're all invited to dance, not you guys. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Yes, your love, don't you ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Wow, thank you. That's why I have 8 comedians sitting here right now. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
Big tub of load.
We're back. We're having a great time without you. I don't know, right? As I meant, the insult is great. I heard somebody doing something before just a second ago with the Godfather type thing. That'd be a nice thing to see if we could come up with some kind of thing with some kind of response to the Godfathers. Because you were out there, hey, freedom or whatever it is. But anyway.
That was a very nice song.
That was my wedding song.
It was.
She left me immediately.
Which one? But I didn't sing it. It was my fault.
I'm working on my third wife.
Well, Les Deegan does that in the rap version.
I heard Les Deegan do that.
Does it in
And
the rap?
I keep hearing his lyrics,
Yeah.
which he made up all himself. And
It must throw you off a little bit.
well, that's why I had to read it. Because his words
Is it
came to my
rap
head.
version
How'd you guys
of my
make
wedding
out?
song?
Yeah.
How'd you guys make out on Valentine's Day?
It's a very personal question.
Yeah, great holiday.
Obviously, they didn't make it out.
Actually, it was a very.
I worked. I didn't
We
make
made
it
out.
You know, it was a very bad day for me because I was dating somebody for 10 years. 10 years. This was our first Valentine's Day away from each other. We used to have a fancy dinner, exchange expensive gifts. We used to make love by the fireplace. So you can imagine how much I was missing. We broke up in July. I had to make a tough decision that day. Do I follow my heart and try to contact her again? Or do I follow the restraining order? Restraining order.
Did you give her balloons?
No, I was just restraining her.
Oh, okay. Just,
I called her up.
As long as they're 50 feet
I called
away,
her up
we're okay.
though. I was begging her. I said, please. She's a dental hygienist, you know?
Is it hygienist or
Hygienist.
hygienist?
Hygienist, yeah.
Hygiene.
Is there a difference?
Listen, I'm 14 years of high school.
Hygienist.
I'm the illiterate in the crowd. Let's
I
face
said,
it.
Karen,
And
I'm
he still
begging
hasn't
you.
graduated.
Yeah, I told her, Karen, I'm begging you, please, the dental
Over my
hygienist.
business.
I said, I'm begging you, please take me back. We had such a great time together. She said, you're right, we did have a great time together, but that's all water under the bridge. Dental hygienist. Dental hygienist.
I thought I was going to be the worst one tonight.
Now, you didn't hear Les yet with the ukulele yet, or whatever it is.
That's a band.
The worst one of the bunch.
It's a good, clean joke.
Lenny, you
Good,
really
clean fun, Ralph.
you spent a lot of time in high school.
No, that's Larry, not Lenny.
Larry.
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 Not Vinny.
Hey, Larry.
Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Was anybody here
Larry.
class clown? Was anybody
Kill
class
that
clowning?
No, no.
Anybody class
As
clown?
Billy Crystal would say, I was the class comedian, not the class clown. The class clown took off all his clothes and ran across the football field naked. I was the class comedian. I talked him into it.
Was anybody here really funny in high school, doing things?
Yes. Yes.
Did it rub
Probably
off?
all of us were.
I wasn't.
My grades were very funny.
I've never been funny in
I
my
was
life.
I was terrified of class clowns.
It's funny. Well,
It's a clown thing, right?
I have a fear of clowns.
even at 8 years old, at show and tell, I knew I was a comedian. I was at show and tell. The teacher's Howard. What does your father do for a living? I said, my father's a magician. She said, really? Yeah. What kind of tricks does he do? I said, he saws people in half. She said, that's incredible. You have any brothers or sisters? I said, I have a half brother and a half sister.
He's killing me.
Boom, boom.
And then she said, seriously, I know you're a comedian. What does your father really do for a living? I said, okay, my father's a lawyer. She says, honest? I said, no, the other kind.
I got you, B. My father was a superintendent of an apartment building,
Really?
and I followed right in his footsteps.
You really did, though.
I did.
You really did.
In a lot of
not a joke.
ways. Spread that around.
Super important.
It's great to be here, though. Dennis, I want to thank you for having us here, really.
I'm
This
taking
is
a
great.
anytime I can get you guys. And,
Yeah, we're gonna.
together.
How about tomorrow night?
At your place?
Yeah, right. My place has got good chemistry.
Yeah, you got the mic.
Got the mic,
A karaoke machine?
the karaoke
Yeah.
machine. Yeah.
How many guys, you guys do singing in your act as well? I mean, other than that, I know one does, but
One does.
I wouldn't call it singing.
I didn't want to go there.
The only singer in his house was a sewing machine.
I think he brings that banjo with him everywhere. You know, I work in the assisted living as chef. He came in there one day to sell to me, and I met him out from being in the comedy, and he comes in with his banjo, trying to give me prices.
Did it work?
Not yet.
He brought
He brings it everywhere. He brought the banjo.
You
in.
you work in assisted livings too. You told me you met somebody who was 102 years old, the lady.
114.
The
Wow.
woman was 114.
She was the
a lot of
oldest
assistants.
person in.
So wait, you were
114 years old at the Grand Dell in Long Beach.
The Grandel show.
You know, she was 114, the oldest Jewish person in the world, and she just passed away last year. She didn't make it to 115. It was in the news.
We had one at
Was
112. We had one at
hit by a
112.
bus.
No, she was going bungee jumping. It was crazy. But she had to get up early after I did that show that night. She said, I'm going to have my tonsils out. I said, you're having your tonsils out? She said, yes, I don't want to be susceptible to upper respiratory infections when I get old. Can you imagine that? She said,
We had a woman in there. She lost her dentures 4 times. Once in Bill's room, once in Tony's room, once in Freddie's room, and once under my desk.
It's like this couch. There's no room.
Where's the hygienist when you need her?
I worked in assisted living the other day. These two women have a conversation. One of them said, I'm so excited. A new man just moved in. He's so romantic. Every time he greets me by calling me fair lady. Her friend said, what do you expect? He used to be a bus driver. Fair lady, fair lady.
So you were a chef.
Yes.
really, a chef of the
Chef
future.
of the future.
Yes.
Did I get a lot of complaints
Yes,
about
I can Corey Apple. Or I
But
can
they
shop
actually
any
need a
night.
chef
Actually-
in assisted living?
Yes,
now?
there is chef.
Like
Yes,
what?
yes.
Like, it's like what? You turn on the microwave and
No, we have good food in
like
there.
you gotta really-
We actually cook. Yeah, we
Low
have-
sodium,
yeah,
low
we actually-
sodium?
Low
purees all the
sodium.
Low sodium?
Yeah, when you come in, Les, we're getting you ready for a room.
He's got the right shirt on.
Yes, I have. That shirt he looks like he's been wearing since his communion. Oh, wait a minute, his bar mitzvah. Sorry.
Oh, wait, it was a father and son deal.
That's what it is, before and after.
There you go.
I
like
think
a pen in the pocket too. That's the thing.
he got that shirt from the Moyle. Guy used to put the skin in the pocket.
You know what my Uncle Melvin always says, the slip of a moil and you got a goyle, right?
A boil or a goyle. We have a great audience over there.
Great crowd.
Yeah, we don't usually have, we have, 1,400 people sitting out there, and we don't usually
I
have
brought
it.
them from the facility.
Right.
Only kidding.
You just can't tell them the show's over already. It's,
That's cool.
so tell me when already.
So you hear the news, a lot of news out there, politics and
Oh,
stuff.
politics, it's crazy, Nassau
Trump?
County.
What do we think about it?
Oh, that's national. I worry about Nassau County.
Incidentally, I'm going to put this in here. The views of these people may not be the same as the management or the host. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Politics.
But, you know,
the politics?
you know, they elected a new GA in Nassau County, you know, that Madeline Singus? And if she can get Harandra Singh to sing, Ed Mangano will soon be joining Sheldon Silver and Dean Scalos at the sing-along at Sing Sing.
Oh, hi, Ben.
I could see the intelligence.
Say that again.
This is not a group that bumped up for GE College Bowl.
Well, I'm not a big fan of DAs, you know.
Oh, okay. Do not.
Nothing like local political humor.
He's an assistant coach or something.
You know, as a comedian, I don't make a lot of money, but I'm looking for inexpensive food choices. And today I found something very cheap. Spam. Ever eat spam? Yeah. I opened it up. You're not going to believe what I found inside.
What did
Hillary Clinton's missing 30,000 emails. Spam.
Spam. My nephew here, it's my nephew Sean, by the way.
Oh, hi,
What-
Sean.
You guys met, right? He wants to take me out for sushi. I look like a sushi guy to you?
Sushi?
I eat Gavadil, not Cavatelli, Gavadil.
The raw stuff or just California rolls?
Sushi.
Anything.
You ever eat
Eel,
stuffed- you ever have
Yeah,
stuffed
yeah,
lentils?
eel, yeah.
Stuffed lentils? I can stuff a lentil. The thing is this big. Give me a stuff a lentil.
My mother never made that for you?
Your mother.
Right?
Everything she makes is nice, his mother.
That's what she does, seriously. She goes out and she buys cold cuts. She's like, I'm making a nice sandwich, whatever you want. Right? Salami, prosciutto. Like, why? Was the butcher like, this pig's name was Cole? He was delightful. He was a pleasure. It's the Italian
Talking about
thing,
my sister.
right? Whatever.
Hey, you look like
My sister's hot.
you look like a gabagool guy. You don't look like a
No.
sushi guy. You look like a gabagool.
I can't eat sushi.
Gabatso.
Gabagool. I never ate it. No.
Never ate it?
Anything, it's got to be cooked. I'm not going to eat anything that's not
Well, they
cooked.
cook it.
I don't
They
like
cook
looking
it.
at, like,
Sushi, she's talking about sushi.
bait.
No, the
Yeah, it's
gabagool.
bait.
Good.
But sushi,
I don't
I
eat
mean,
bait.
that's, I can't.
Yeah,
Pasta fazool. You ever eat pasta fazool?
Sure.
Then it's
Pasta
ready to eat pasta fazool.
Oh, well,
Sounds
look
like
at
we
me.
had
Do
a
I
little
look like I
pasta.
haven't had
Your stomach was rumbling a little bit when you were
You know
eating
what?
it.
Pasta
I went,
fagioli.
I went to this place, this guy, I don't know, he works in assisted living.
Yeah.
He said, my uncle made this today, try it.
Scott Holden beans.
So I'm with you, Sean. I like Japanese food too. I went to a Japanese restaurant the other day, and the guy brought me a bowl of that miso soup. You know that miso soup? I said, waiter, this miso soup, too salty. He said, miso sorry.
Try the soup. What's wrong with the soup? Aha! Aha!
Oh, Henny Young? No, not Henny
No,
Young.
Eddie
Myron
Murphy.
Cohen. Myron
Eddie Mur-
Cohen's joke.
No, listen to me.
Who, Marty
soup
Cohen?
Nazi
Murphy.
thing?
No, not Molly Cohen.
The
He
soup
said
Nazi?
Marty Cohen.
Myron
Eddie
Cohen.
Murphy.
What do you believe? My sister, his mother, you know what she says I look like?
Yeah, I
Eddie
know.
Murphy.
Either that or Elvis.
You think I'm kidding?
I
I
can see
got a
it.
Paulie
I can
Walnut
see it.
vibe going.
Eddie
here, right?
Murphy.
You
can
look
see
like
it.
You see it?
I see
John
it.
Elvis or
Travolta.
Eddie Murphy?
I look like John Travolta?
Yeah, John Revolta. Right.
Touch my hair, right?
How is my hair? I'll put the lights too close to my hair and it'll burst this place into flames.
So how long has everybody been doing comedy? Let's go around the table. Les, how
Okay.
long have you been doing comedy?
4 or 5 years.
That's not too bad. Mark?
38 years.
38 years. Wow. That's
Wow.
wow. You must have a lot
38.
of,
Started out here at the White House Inn.
wow. You must have a lot of material.
Oh, I have so much material.
What's your
You
favorite?
should lend some
You gotta start
material
doing
to
something.
Les.
Yeah,
Get him a new shirt.
It's for the political humor.
No, not only for
White House.
Sooner or later, it's going to...
Les looks fine. Les looks fine.
Yeah, Pat, how long are you doing now?
About a year and a half.
Oh, a year. What made you start getting into? What made you start getting into it? Year and a half.
Because I do cooking demos and cooking videos, and I feel, I seen it at Governor's, and I took the class, and I just started doing it.
You took a year and a half, seriously?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
So you do cooking shows?
I do cooking demos I do a thing cooking Italian for seniors, and I do it in churches, senior centers, and different places. And I bring a little comedy into the cooking, and so I said, you know what, let me take it another notch and get into comedy, and
That's cool.
now I'm boring audiences all over the world.
But they're eating good.
All over Long Island.
But they eat good, right.
You ever bring comedy into the cooking? Is that? Or
Yes,
is
I
it-
bring comedy into the
Yeah, when they
cooking,
taste it.
when they taste it.
Reverse
You know, I had a woman complain about a meatloaf for so long. The only way I could shut her up was to turn off her oxygen.
Oh. I had a woman complain about a kibasi one time, but that's another story.
How long you been in?
You got my problem.
You got your merge. You got your merge wixed.
mumbling, stuttering.
There's all
Me?
those people watching.
Right, thousands.
It's her. She's making us nervous.
All right, spit it out. Well, how many years?
How many years? Wow, geez, that's.
Let me count the ways.
Probably Howard, high-powered Howard could probably.
Yeah, we
answer
worked
that.
together at a show 35 years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
My father and his father were fathers.
Wow. They went to different schools together?
Right.
Come on, you could do the same joke you did in the hallway.
No, I did that.
Oh, that was him.
That was me.
That was him. I stole it.
You stole it from me.
It wasn't on before, though.
My father used that joke.
And Steve and Sean, you guys, I've never met you guys before. How
Yeah,
long?
no, we're new.
You guys are newbies.
I think I can answer that. It's-
I've been doing it since Monday.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's Thursday.
Tuesday, wow. What's today? Today's
3
Thursday.
days.
I don't know.
3 days.
Yeah.
That's really
Fairly
cool.
new. Well, I grew up watching him.
Yeah.
That was my whole inspiration. And
I
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
watching him.
I like the idea that when you come out with a joke, you're straight faced. I like that. Everybody else is straight faced also, but it's.
I can't stand that.
And the
about
audience
a
is straight
person.
faced after you did that. I was trying to clarify for everybody else. For you out there in the audience, I was just letting you know.
Are you from Long
I am
Beach?
born and raised.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Boy. And you were born in 71?
71.
Wow. My daughter.
You're younger than me.
Did you graduate Long Beach High School?
89.
Wow. My daughter graduated in 89.
Well, at least there's a couple of people
You don't look
graduated.
familiar.
I know, but I'm from Long
I was
Beach.
born in '65. My God, I'm older than you.
Wow.
I was married.
I
in
look
71.
younger than you guys, though.
Boy.
I'm not.
Yeah, you sure
Divorced.
do. You look
not
very
really.
young. You look like you're ready for an open casket.
I've been killing me, this guy.
Casket calling.
Well, Les is getting went for an interview. He's going to start modeling caskets.
Is that what he was trying to sell you?
I'm looking forward to
They give
hearing
him a
play
free
those.
suit with it. That's why he's going to go there.
Now, just, you didn't say anything.
So,
Listen.
How long you been doing it?
Oh,
right.
Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay, good.
Just Monday and Tuesdays, you guys do it.
He's
That's it.
always
Only
let me
Monday,
tell you,
Tuesday.
can I tell a little story just quickly?
Sure,
Just real quick.
sure.
So,
Okay, so how much
That
time
was
we got?
great.
You got,
no, really, I'm probably banging around this business probably, I don't know, what, 25, 30 years in and out. But so I'm direct from 6 months of no work tonight. And I just came out here tonight. And what happened was, long story short, my nephew here has always been banging around and he's doing wrestling stuff and he's hosting wrestling things. He puts the whole ring up and he brings the guys in. Some of the old timers, I don't know, somebody. What's some
Roddy
of the old
Piper,
time- Roddy
who's
Piper
passed
would
away
come
now.
by.
He's passed away.
It's
Right.
going to be
He
pretty
wasn't-
hard to
he
bring him
wasn't-
in now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he
would
wasn't
be.
at the last show.
I used to
But-
watch all this.
I said so many
You
old
bring-
timers.
you bring in
I said
Snicker
old
Toast and
timers.
Snicker
I said
Toast.
old timers, not the
Giant.
dead guy.
Snooker's alive. Snooker's alive. He's going to jail.
Best
but he's
episode
alive.
of Piper's
It's a dead
Pit
gig,
ever.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
no.
Anyway, so he wanted to do comedy, and he told me some of the open mic guys were giving him a hard time. So I came down with him, straightened them all out. Now, whenever he goes to open mic, he owns the place.
That's what it is, protection.
Because I made him an offer they couldn't refuse.
Would you give him a dumbalat?
I got salute, Godfather. $1 million means nothing to you. So I bring him in, and we get started. And I I met Steve, I don't know, maybe about 6, 8, then, how long are we together now? What, 10 months now? Not together, we're not together.
Together, all your partners?
Well, listen, we drove over here together.
This is kind of like a scary dating game.
Really? You don't know the half of it. I'm going to get into it right
Comedian
now.
number 2.
You ready to get nervous now?
If you were a popsicle.
So I meet Steve, and in my career, I've always tried to inspire people. If they had anything good about them, I always try to help them out, keep going. So I thought Steve was really funny, and he didn't think he was funny. The audience doesn't think he's funny either, but he thinks he's funny
So it's
now.
coming along.
So it's going well. So he just started doing open mics. He's doing really well, starting to work, get some feelers out there, and we got invited here tonight by Dennis. And then I heard a
He
dear
doesn't- he
old
doesn't really
friend
know
of mine.
talent. He
Shh,
has me on the
I'm
show.
talking right now. Hold on. Dear old friend of mine, high-powered Howard, is here, who I haven't seen in what? Since 1958,
long time,
considering
long
I was
time.
born in '61. That's highly impossible.
Did you do that during the break then?
Yes, I did.
I go to
Didn't work then either.
I book comedy shows now. I go to open mics to try to search for talent. Last night there was a woman there doing impressions of Marilyn Monroe, Joan Rivers, Hillary Clinton. She was amazing, So I was going to go over and talk to her, get to know her. She's very beautiful. I'm a single guy. And then I decided I shouldn't go over there. Yeah, she was doing too many people.
You're single now? This jacket?
Yeah. This jacket's from Australia.
Are you kidding me? I used to wear the 8-ball jackets.
That's the 8-ball, that's it.
Yeah, an 8-ball. I still got that.
Did you steal that from David Bowie?
No,
It's a Michael Jackson original,
Jackson?
right?
Yeah, something like that. From Australia.
Is it sweet? What is
But seriously, Howard, how long we know each other now? What?
So about
really?
35 years.
35 years.
We worked in a place called Christopher's, in the same place where Madonna got started.
That's
In
right.
Brooklyn. It's true.
She made something of herself. And
Yeah.
We're over here on Dennis's show.
Yeah, what happened, man? What happened?
Well, sorry,
But you're going
Dennis.
out to 204 countries.
Did you date Madonna?
No, I just said.
Oh, I dated her sister, Tana.
What was her name?
Hey, if there's somebody want to get a hold of you guys for shows or anything like that, what are your contact numbers for you? If you give your name.
You want us to blur out our phone numbers?
Well,
All at once?
web pages, whatever you want to do, one by one, if you want to
Wait, the
get.
show's over already?
No, if you can, but we'll do it,
Oh, the show on? I thought we were in a commercial.
we'll give a little spot here and there for you guys if you want to do that. If you don't.
Yeah, no, that's
don't
fine.
Do it. Don't do it, see if I can.
Only kidding.
It's all right. I'd rather plug my shows coming up.
Let's see the
Let's
segue. I just gave him a segue. He
Yeah,
caught it. You
I'm-
guys didn't
I'm
catch
gonna be,
it, but he caught it.
If anybody wants, first of all, if anybody wants to know where I'm appearing next,
No.
tomorrow I'll be appearing before the grand jury. That's one. But anyway, next Saturday, February 27th, I'll be on a show with Mark Breyer. We'll be in Chinky
Yes.
Terry's in Huntington with 8 top comedians from New York City. It's a phenomenal show. They have fantastic food there, and we have 8 top comedians. And then the following week, I'm hosting a show of legends with Elvis, Cher, and the Drifters.
Elvis is going to be there, man?
Elvis will be there. Yeah.
Elvis himself?
Elvis himself, yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that information, man.
Thank you
We're a
very much.
commercial now?
That's also Chinky Terry's on the 4th. Oh, it's right on the flyers, right on the screen.
Oh, look at that.
Grab a pen,
Wow.
grab a pen real
Did you,
quick.
did you see that? It's on there, and he has it in his hand. At the
Yeah.
same
Yeah, it's
time.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
It's like,
Technology.
like you don't have to
Like the
give your
question.
number on a piece of paper.
You still
and a
gonna make
notepad.
fun of me about
before,
that?
Before
I
you got
I
in
gotta
here.
give Howard my phone number. We haven't seen each other in 35 years, so I take out a pen and a piece of paper, right? I write my number down. My nephew's going, "You got a smartphone?" I'm a dumb guy. You got a
Yeah, really.
Well, that's a new
smartphone
technology.
for a
That's
dumb
some-
guy. But really,
that's
I
new
bet
technology.
you that's gonna. You're not going to lose that phone number.
At least you didn't write it on a
It's because you're a
napkin.
Guido from
There's a
Brooklyn.
song, Ricky. You don't
I am not a Guido
Ricky.
from Brooklyn.
You're not?
Ricky don't lose that.
You don't lose that
Absolutely
number.
not.
All right. I thought you were from.
I'm an intellectual. Anyway, that was a good segue, huh, Steve?
You mentioned, my friends are actually thinking of naming their second daughter Segway. And I'm convinced it has nothing to do with the fact that it's a unique name or a pretty name. I think they just want to have a way to always steer the conversation back to their kid.
That's a good idea. I like it.
Is that like the hoverboard?
That works. That works.
It's like a hoverboard, right? Did you guys see the new hoverboards that these kids are on now?
I saw.
They're illegal
Tyson-
now. No,
They
they're
are,
illegal.
saw Mike Tyson take a good
yeah,
shot
that's
at-
Tyson fell off, the baddest man on the planet. 46 black dudes couldn't knock him down. He gets wiped out like he's auditioning for a Life Alert commercial. I get it. know.
See, I'm good for you. I walked you right into
Right.
it.
Yeah, thank you.
See,
That was a great segue.
That was.
you see Oprah, she bought into Weight Watchers 10%. She's picking up the Black Lives Fatter movement.
No, I saw on the TV. Everybody knows Rosie O'Donnell. She just got a divorce from her wife of 3 years. Did you hear about that? It was on Good Morning America. Her wife was on Good Morning America this morning. They asked her, "Why'd you leave Rosie O'Donnell?" She told them that she got tired of The View.
That's a good one.
He does get out for a good one now, man.
I tell you what, guys.
Strong but good.
Let's just take a little commercial break. We'll come back in a few minutes and we'll re-up and recoup. And then maybe we have him play some banjo.
Yeah, not too long now.
Well, whatever. Folks, don't worry. We'll be
You don't
right
have
back
to
after
tell jokes
these
either.
words.
All right.
It really is before and after.
Let's get some new
Before and
material.
after.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, DMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV. You are the man.
Hi, I'm going to do a live commercial. Hi, I'm Renee Marie, the president and founder of Renee Marie's Language of Love Foundation. I would like to personally invite you to our second annual telethon held right here on Madhouse TV. Did you know that nearly 80% of strokes could be prevented? By knowing the signs and getting to the hospital within a 4.5-hour window, you could save your life or someone's you love life or anyone's life. Strokes do not discriminate who it affects and at what time. A stroke can happen at any time and play a huge impact in your life. Do you know what aphasia is? It is a result of a stroke or brain injury, which affects the ability to speak and communicate. Think about how you would feel if you cannot express yourself, even in the simplest forms. I am blessed to say that I am a stroke survivor and can humbly speak of the experience of how it feels to express myself, to not be able to express myself, and not to understand. It is devastating. Please join us on March 20th, 2016 on Madhouse TV for a Language of Love telethon, which supports strokes and aphasia. You can visit our website at www.languageoflovetelethon.org. Together, we are lifting our voices and changing the face of strokes and aphasia locally and around the globe. God bless you, and I'll see you on Madhouse TV on March 20th, 2016. God bless everybody. Ciao.
This is old buttercup.
All righty, we made it back. I tell you, we should have Ted going with this. This is pretty cool. We're gonna bring it over to Les.
Yeah, the funniest stuff is during the break.
Yeah, that's right.
It's always that way.
Introduce my man.
Here's Les Bayer.
That's right.
Terrific.
That's it. They did a great job. That was.
What'd you say, Tommy? My belly's in the way? Oh.
Wait a second. He works all clubs and colleges around the country.
Les has been on the Les has been on the show. As some of these other guys have been on my show as well, and he always brings the house down. So,
Really?
Well, you have a big audience here. Let's bring it down.
Well, all right. So. Oh, you look like
Play the camera two. Camera two.
Okay, time's up. Now.
You know what? Maybe if you want, you can put a mask on.
Yeah. The masked wrestler.
You play Deliverance, I'm gonna beat your brains in.
Less is more.
You got an angle of his socks? What did you do, wash them in a mud puddle?
I got him at half off.
It's El Caban, let him play.
Let's get this
Well,
over
we're not
with.
gonna.
This is your big shot, this is your audition, go ahead, Liz.
You think they should put the pictures of missing transvestites in cartons of half and half?
Big time.
So Mark and I did some shows up in the Poconos, and on the way up to the resort where we were doing, we went to a strip club.
Grandview?
Yeah.
Some joint.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Tell the audience.
So Mark and I are sitting down there. The girl comes up to us. Mark goes and gives her Monopoly money. Girl says, "It's fake money." Mark says, "Those are fake breasts."
I can't with these two.
He said, then we go to another strip club. The ugliest strippers I've ever seen in my life.
That's my sister's place.
That's right. And she says to say hello. So Mark, the girl goes over to Mark and she says, "What would you like me to take off?" Mark says, "My glasses."
Is that the joke?
That's it.
That was very good. Let's hear it for Leslie.
You heard about
Keep going. You're giving us stuff to work with.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
Well,
Can you play some besides that though?
Dennis does the Beverly Hillbillies.
There's about a story about a man named Ellie Mae.
That's it.
Come on, Les, you're ruining the show now. Here we go.
She just passed away.
No, I'm only kidding.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
did?
she,
Donna,
They bury her up on the mountain
She
there?
just passed away. Well, anyway,
It's a sin.
May she rest in peace.
pass the ball.
No, keep
to,
going.
what
We're
is
already enjoying it.
I'm
I'm
enjoying it.
No, you know
They
what,
get to
Landon?
it.
There was a,
You know who else passed away today? Big Edge
Yeah, I
passed
know.
away.
Yeah.
She had two unforgettable things. Great sense of humor and her tenacities.
Both of them.
they just did a survey, and they found out that American men have sex on the average of 2 to 3 times a week, and Japanese men have sex on the average of 2 to 3 times a year. I got a lot of friends now who are really upset. They never knew they were Japanese.
Is that why your eyes are slanted?
Hey, you know who else passed away? I don't know if you heard. You know the guy, the black guy in the package of Uncle Ben's rice?
Yeah.
He just passed away last night.
Right.
My grandmother invented Aunt Jemima syrup.
Really?
I'm not kidding
Wow.
You know who else passed away? The guy.
He never got
the president of Dunkin' Donuts.
Wait a minute.
That was a great segment.
How he's getting heckled. How he's getting heckled.
I didn't tell you about the guy from Uncle Ben's rice.
Oh, yeah, tell me about
He
it.
passed away last night. Yeah, no more Mr. Rice guy.
What about the joke he said? What about the joke he said at the commercial?
Oh, belated Happy Groundhog's Day,
Yeah.
everybody. Punxsutawney Phil didn't see a shadow, but Oprah did, so 6 more weeks of Black History Month.
Black lives do matter. They do. Black lives matter.
Black lives do matter.
But only to the Kardashians.
There you go.
You know,
Boy, Liz, boy, Rev,
all right.
you can have the other Rev after you.
Listen, you know what? Do me a
You've
favor.
been quiet all
Go
this
back to
time. You
playing
came out with a
Deliverance.
couple.
It was a cleaner show when he played Deliverance.
What's your last name is Bayer?
Like
Right?
last
Yeah,
name.
I'm gonna need some of that after you're done with this whole.
Yeah,
You killed it. You killed my.
Like how you
you
two,
stole
see how
it.
you two hit it off because of the
It
plaid
is. It's the
shirts.
shirt.
Shirts.
It's the
Really,
plaid.
it's like time travel here. It's so weird.
Well,
It's weird.
I'll give you one more you can steal.
Weird. Wild.
Okay, go ahead.
The president of Dunkin' Donuts was just found dead in his room the other day.
Really?
Yeah, he was lying on the floor. His eyes were glazed over.
Well, hi, Ben.
You know what's really funny?
I'm
You
gonna-
said, it's
you
really
know-
funny. You said, I went to Dunkin' Donuts
Yeah.
today. I'm not shy. I'm a single guy. I ordered a hot chocolate and a donut. There was a girl on the other end of the counter also getting a hot chocolate donut. I went over to her. I said, "Excuse me, would you like a little company?" She says, "Why? You got one to sell?"
you know, he passed culinary school with flying crawlers.
Gotta look at the
By the
calendar.
way,
You guys gotta look at the calendar. The calendar. You guys gotta look at the camera.
Betty Crocker was a battered woman.
Jesus, look at this guy.
What's that?
Good shot. Les, your socks.
Oh, that's nice. Very nice.
Seriously, where did you get this outfit? This is like a Making a Murderer ensemble, right?
Where'd you get about a St. Vincent de Paul bin?
He got it from an assisted living. What do you make of fun of the guy? He probably lived over at your place. You don't even know him.
And I'm gonna buy
Cooking for
stuff
the
off him?
That's
All right, I think we should
It's
pass.
cruel.
I think we
Yeah.
should. I think we should pass the
This
ball
shirt,
down
this
the
If
line.
anybody wants to hire Les Baya, contact him. How do you want to get contacted?
Yeah, he
Banjo Les at
Banjo
AOL.com.
Banjo Les.
AOL.com.
At AOL.com.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
You're making fun of Les's shirt. He got this is an Armani.
So you're next.
Salvation Armani. Les, you're looking good, Les.
Thank you.
The first time I've seen you in men's clothes. Oh,
Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, he's a good,
Okay.
he's a good sport.
So, Mark, what do you do if you're in like a jam? You got a quick joke to
A
turn on. What's
quick
your
joke.
favorite?
I always make fun of myself then.
Okay,
I always
good.
say, you know, I'm gaining a lot of weight now. I'm 5 pounds away from group health insurance. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And that gets you out of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to pick the banjo up?
You know, I've been eating a lot of salads. I just lost 30 pounds. Not a joke. 30 pounds.
30 pounds.
30 pounds. I've been eating a lot of salads. I was at a diner. I said, waitress, this salad has little pieces of red brick in it. She said, what do you expect? You ordered the house dressing.
Well, that
I knew it was coming too. I knew it was coming.
You've been working all this time that I haven't seen you?
No, there's
Was there a lull?
no lulls.
No, I had a lot of lulls.
This is a retro show. He's bringing back his old stuff.
He brought me with him.
He's going to try to bring back the old wrestlers too.
What do we say? Rowdy Piper?
Even the dead ones. Junkyard
Yeah,
Dog.
Junkyard Dog, right? Andre the Giant.
Nils Mascaras.
Yeah, he's alive.
I used to go
How
to
about
these.
Anthony
I
O'Rourke?
used to go to
Rocky
these. I
Johnson.
loved that when I was a
Rocky
kid.
alive.
Playboy Buddy Rose.
You
Killer
kind of remind,
Kowalski.
you got a Playboy Buddy Rose vibe.
Well, yeah,
right here.
not that far.
Yeah, well.
Hey, did you guys hear that the Parmesan?
Family show, gentlemen.
Did you hear about the
Playboy.
Parmesan cheese? That there's wood shavings in the Parmesan cheese? You heard that? Did you hear
Yes,
about
I
this?
did.
No.
There's wood shavings. I'm not kidding.
It was
I'm
on
gonna
the
hear
news
about it.
last
Wood
night.
shavings in the Parmesan cheese in there. You know, you gotta watch what FDA every day. The FDA is finding type of foods that you shouldn't eat anymore. That's bad for you. Yesterday they announced there's a type of cake that you shouldn't eat anymore because you lose your sex drive. Yeah, wedding cake.
I'm gluten free.
You guys all
What is it with
married?
this gluten
Who's
thing?
married here?
Yeah.
Right here.
Screwed it all up. Screwed it all
Wait,
up.
hold on.
You're the only
You're
one.
the
You're the only one's
Wow.
Should
married.
be enough
the only
material
one.
there.
Huh?
Should be a lot of material
Yeah, this
there.
is my second marriage.
Wow.
28 years I'm married.
God bless you.
Yeah.
That deserves a
Let me tell you something. My wife and I, to us, a mutual climax is when we reach the refrigerator at the same time. Okay, this doesn't go over here, does
You
it?
see, we're all single. Like a comedy and romance doesn't match. You know, I had a date. I was dating this girl. She says, Howard, every Saturday night you're someplace. Be honest. Do you have a steady girlfriend on the side? I said, listen, I don't have a steady girlfriend. She uses a walker. She's not steady. Not steady. Not a steady girlfriend.
I'm the only one here who's married. It's amazing, really.
I like
Do you think anybody would want to marry us?
I'm married. I'm married.
How many times?
It's my second.
Okay.
Second,
This is
but
my second.
They say 75% of marriages fail.
That's right.
Which is
That's
the same
true.
amount of people that got diarrhea from doubling the meat at Subway.
Well,
So.
Well, you know what it is.
Joke always
You still
fails.
you still go to Subway after
I know,
Jared?
right?
I won't go there anymore.
I like the footlongs.
Yeah, so does he. In
Yeah,
prison.
yeah, in prison.
Wishful
For the old guys, nobody pays attention. Nobody pays attention.
You know why marriages fail, really?
Why
Wanna
is
know
that?
the
Why is that?
reason?
Wow.
Is because women spend, what, a third of their lives looking for Mr. Right, and the other 2/3 trying to change the poor guy. And they wake up one day and they go, I want a divorce. You're not the man that I married.
It's supposed to be a comedy show.
Very sad. Was there a joke in there?
You're not married to that joke.
Well, he's been out of action for about 6 months. Give him a break.
So my problem is
Try another one.
a lot of the women I date don't have a good sense of humor. It's really hard. I had a date the other night. I called her in the morning. I said, honey, tonight's our first date. I think it'd be a nice gesture if tonight I brought you your favorite flower. She says, that's so sweet. I said, is it Pillsbury or Gold Medal? Different type of flower.
I thought I was going to be the worst one. I'm so glad he told that joke after mine because now I can relax.
Now you can relax. Yeah.
I do a lot of weddings, so and I want to be able to do a wedding right here on the show. So if you're interested in, you
As
want
soon
to
as I get
married,
divorced,
come here.
I'm looking you up, man. We're working on it. We don't see what happens when I told you when I'm on camera.
Yeah,
I stutter, I get nervous. get scared of a lot of things.
You mentioned losing weight. You see they have that curvy, there's a new Barbie out, the curvy Barbie. They're calling her Fat Barbie. Comes with a black doll that digs white chicks. His name is Kanye.
Nice.
You have to.
So the fat shaming, you know, these Barbies, they're sticking their heads in easy bake ovens, they're hurling themselves off top shelves, it's writing suicide notes on Etch-a-Sketches, it's pretty bad.
Thanks for bringing up the show a little bit.
Yeah, really.
It's kind of like Toy Story meets Mean Girls.
Howard, remember when you used to use the doll in your act? When you used to do Danny Stereo?
Oh, Denny Stereo with the blow-up doll.
Yes.
You got me going again.
He used to dance around. I used to love that.
Yeah, I might bring it back.
We should
You had
bring that
another.
back.
You had another.
I'll bring it back.
You had
I got to
another-
blow up the doll. That's hard one, long jump.
What's the West Side? You had one with the West Side Story.
West Side
What
Story.
happened to that one?
I brought it back last week.
What about your chef?
I'll do a chef thing.
He's
and
sitting here.
I do Red
Oh,
Bull
you're
Doing your
with.
material.
I do a
He
Red
gets
Bull
up.
with a tap dance. I do sometimes.
He's older than I am.
Red
Red Bull, the
with a
drink?
tap
Yeah,
dance.
Red Bull. I do it into a tap dance.
I went down to the city to catch him when he was doing. You won that award. That
Yeah, funniest Jewish comedian in New York City.
2014.
Yeah, I won funniest Jewish comedian in Broadway Comedy Club.
You're not Jewish.
Right for no.
Oh.
How many
No, he
comedians were
went-
on the act?
He was the only Jew.
He was
the
the
only
only
one.
Jew. He went and got circumcised the night before.
It's funny, you know, they flew me to Israel to do a show after that. It's true, they flew me to Israel. They have the same television shows there as they have here with different titles. You know, I show the Price is Right. They have the same show out there. It's called The Price is Too Much. Same show.
All right, hold on a second, guys.
We are cheap.
We're gonna take another pause.
Thank
We're not
God.
gonna take another pause. We're not taking another pause for the course.
Nobody wants to sponsor us, so
Show's been canceled. You're not gonna
nobody
see
wants
it
to
tonight.
book us, and nobody wants to sponsor us on TV. So we're screwed.
Oh yeah, how can they reach you? By the way, we're supposed to have you do your best.
You can reach me
joke.
by Facebook.
Airplane.
Yeah, I was gonna let you sing that first. Facebook, Pat Marone. Facebook. That's it. Oh, I got a chef page. You're interested? Hit like on the chef page, Pat Marone, or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Make him an offer you can't
Whatever you want to do.
refuse.
Just
You
look
hear
me
her?
up.
You hear in the back? did you hear
Oh, I
her in the
have a
studio?
YouTube. Yes, I heard of it. But the only I'm gonna bring it to my shows too. Listen, I have a
that
YouTube.
around, honey.
Listen, I'm talking now. I have a YouTube page.
I thought he was going to say I have UTI.
No, not yet.
All right.
After the show, I might keep
might.
holding it in. I might get one. But listen, between him with the gas next to me and me holding it in, my teeth are starting to float. But listen, YouTube.com, Pat Marone on YouTube. I have some. I was on America's Funniest Videos a few times. Got some funniest videos. I got some cooking recipes on there. You could check them out too. Anything else I want to plug? Anything else I want to plug?
I think you're good.
No, that
That's
was
enough.
good.
You
Very
made a whole
good.
big thing. I thought you were going to be done in like
I
5
know.
seconds.
I'm on
Talking
YouTube
to me?
also.
Oh.
Mark Breyer on YouTube and Mark Breyer on Facebook. That's BRIER.
Cool.
That's it.
How about yourself, Larry?
Oh, little habit I picked up watching the quiz shows.
Hang on a minute. Now. Get ready. Get ready. Hold the applause till the hold the applause till the end. I'm Larry Lombardi. I am on Facebook. Trying to think. What do I have coming up? Tomorrow I have to do. What am I doing tomorrow? I think I got
Gotta fix someone's
I got
boiler,
a
right?
toilet stoppage,
Right,
I
yeah.
think, right? On the 6th floor.
Got the loaf of bread.
Did I tell you I'm a super of an
Smells-
apartment house? I
Smells,
walk out.
wait, it smells like you have a little broccoli rabe.
I'm not eating your food ever again. It's the last time.
If you
I'm a
want to
super
find,
of an apartment building over in Long Beach, New York. Right? I just want to tell you this story. I walk out of my building the other day. I don't know what it is about buildings, but like lunatics gravitate to buildings. I walk out of my building the other day. There's a guy sitting out there. He's always outside there. He's going, Larry, 13 today, Larry, 13. I'm like, 13 what? 13 cars went by today. What the hell do you say to that? What do you say to that?
It's a baker's dozen.
Yes, it is. You're right. My father was a super. I told you that story, right?
In Long Beach also?
No, my father was in Sheepshead Bay, where I'm from originally. My father was a super.
Any
He's the
vacancy?
kind of guy, like, see this cold weather? Somebody said, I'm cold. He'd say, where'd you burn one of your kids? That's what he would say.
I heard you had a super dad.
I did, yeah. Let's just see us, both of us at the Super Bowl together. It's just-
I'm having a super time here tonight too. So Larry Lombardi, Facebook, and these are my two comedian, my nephew comedian Sean Stern.
Yes. Sean Stern 16 at Gmail. SEANSTERN 16 at Gmail.
Cool.
Related to Howard?
No relation. No, I wish I wouldn't be here on this couch.
David?
Sure you would.
No. Daniel.
Steve Hauser, Hauser. You can find me on Facebook. Or the couch.
We've had some, it's nice having this caliber of people here, comedians is great. We had
What?
Bob
These
Nelson on here
lowlights?
as well.
That's who I
Bob
started.
Nelson's great.
He was on our
I
show.
started with Bob
If
Nelson.
anybody gets a
one of my
chance to catch a
favorites.
Bob Nelson show, they're
You know,
phenomenal.
Oh,
I did
football
not know
players
that
are
he was
hilarious.
actually in Kindergarten Cop, that he was
Oh,
the-
sure.
Yeah.
He was like, wow.
I just had this conversation with someone like 2 hours ago. That's not even a joke. Somebody was just talking to me.
They just
about
made
it, like,
a
about-
sequel with Dolph Lundgren.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Went straight to DVD. But
Arnold,
yeah,
Arnold was in the original one, right?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, he started out at Richard M. Dixon's White House Inn, and I worked with him.
Cool.
Arnold?
No,
Yeah.
Nelson.
Speaking about plugs, it's going to pop up in the machine on the machine there as well in the camera. This is Sergio's over in Massapequa. I'll be there with just the two of us. That's me and it's on there.
Technology.
Me and
Visual
Jerry.
medium.
Technology.
That's Gerrie. Just the two of us. So it's Den and Jerry's like the ice cream. Just the two of us. We sing duets and we sing from then to now. And if you got nothing to do on a Friday night, which I'm sure you guys are working like crazy, but if you got nothing to do on the 26th of Friday, come on down for a dinner show. Come up and do some comedy if you like. too.
You're gonna sing?
Go have a dish of gavadillos at Sergio's.
I'll go over there and have some cabatzell with me.
It sounds like Jerry Lewis doing The Godfather. Hey!
But how you been in the Actually, I'm glad to participate in this show tonight. I'm sure most of the guests would know who Jerry Lewis is, whereas most of today's youth hasn't got a clue.
I just saw a video.
That's very good. That's very good.
Excellent.
That was very good.
I brought him for old time's sake.
I just saw a video on somewhere with Bing
Can't do
Crosby
it.
and Bob Hope and
do it, Sally.
Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin all together
I
Sharing
can
the
do that.
stage.
I can do Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis
at the same time.
fighting.
I think you could do them both.
I could.
Yeah.
You do a
I've done
Juliette
them.
Lewis, don't you? Cape Fear.
Producer.
Yes. Yeah, I've been looking.
He's calling a timeout?
No, he's saying,
Oh.
gotta have such a great time, but
That dog the bounty?
I do want to thank you guys so much for, yeah, you can finish that. Glenn.
One last thing. Sons of Italy, Long Beach chapter is looking for members. Just wanted to put that in there.
Anybody else have a little
Put a head out on something?
Yeah, I want to tell you, lately everybody's been telling me that my show is outstanding. If anybody wants to see me later, I'll be outstanding in front of Joe's Bar.
Save the best for last. Huh?
Outstanding in your field.
Oh, and Saturday night I'll be at Grant's place in St. James. I don't know where the hell it is, but I'm going to be there. I got GPS on my car. I'll find it. But if you want to check me out, it's 9:30. You got to be there at 9. But I'll be at Grant's place hosting a comedy show at Grant's place.
You're not cooking
I
that
said,
night?
no, I'm not cooking. No.
I want to thank you guys so much for being part of the show, and for most of you again, because you've done my show before. And thank you so much for co-hosting with
I
me.
think
Howard.
Mark wants to say something about what he thought of today's show. Of
I
all the
gotta
shows
tell
you've
you.
ever done.
Out of all the shows I've ever done, this has been my most recent.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's it.
yes.
Okay.
Well, there was something very nice about the whole thing, and matter of fact, when I first started doing this, when the internet shows how many people are watching the show, and there's like 56,000 people that are watching this tonight. There was
You
like
serious?
there was like 7 little dots that were like in different countries, and I'm like, come on, what do they got? How are they possibly watching this? As Tommy's telling me this story, and it turns out they're soldiers. So you're entertaining soldiers who
Oh,
can't
that's
be here
awesome.
now.
Oh, wow. That's
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
If any of them are watching, I'm going to do an impression. This is my impression of Bingo in Afghanistan. This is Bingo in Afghanistan. B-52, F-14. The planes overhead.
I had a dream I was in the Army.
Yeah, what happened?
I woke up with a discharge.
I was in the Army. I left. 3 of the worst months of my life.
Very good.
St. Peter. Okay, So with that, I'm going to go to the last song of the evening, which I always get to do, and I end the show, all the shows, with this particular song, and so it's just my little chance to do a little God and honor to God and country. So I'm with you, if my band is ready. As I said, this is where I get to give a little honor to God and country. I want to thank you all for staying around and being part of the show tonight and watching this show. We'll be back next week. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains, come on over here, come on, to the prairies, come on, to the ocean, wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our props to our first responders, to our police departments and our fire departments, to our soldiers who are out there defending our freedom, to the veterans who've been there and done that. I give you the greatest country in the world. Sing it out with me at home and here. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America. Our home, sweet home. Good night, everybody. This is Linda, incidentally. Say hello to Linda. Good night.